Yeah, Steve, as we talk about this decoupling movement getting deeper and deeper, yesterday we were talking about like how Miles thinks our show is so impactful inside the Chinese Communist Party. So what would you say to those people who are supporters, of course, but also the people who are sitting on the fence? They're still like undecisive about like whether they should support the U.S. and United States or should like turn on against Xi.
Well, it's very simple. If other nations, and look, here's what we know directly from other nations. One, they're not questioning that the reciprocity, they do game the American system to take advantage, and no leaders has ever stepped up in the United States until Trump. But more importantly, the easiest parts of the conversation is not being in the CCP's orbit. Right? When Caroline Wren was on the show, she was reporting from Thailand. She was reporting from Indonesia. She was there for ASEAN, that joint economic bloc of Southeast Asia, of all those nations. Remember, she went down there. She's sent delegations, and they had 250 people there that said, you will not sign deals with the United States. And every one of them were saying behind the scenes that, Caroline, we have to sign a deal with the United States. The Chinese Communists, the black hand of the Chinese Communist Party, is not a hand of a partner, it's a hand of control. All they want to do is control these nations, and the leaders of the nations and these people understand that. In fact, many of the overseas Chinese that live in those nations don't. Some do. Some are obviously CCP operatives, but many don't. In fact, they've left to make sure that they didn't have to live under the brutal dictatorship of the Chinese Communist Party. The world is coming to a fork in the road. And the fork in the road, and this is President Trump is using the trade and tariff as a forcing function. You're going to have to choose one or the other. You're going to have to choose to be partners with the Chinese Communist Party, or you're going to have to choose to be partners with the United States of America. And that's the fork in the road. Hands down, no one, including Lao Beijing, the unfortunate great civilization and culture of the Chinese people captured by an illegitimate dictatorship in Beijing, wants to be a part of this. Because it's so brutal, it's so inhuman. It only cares about itself. It only cares about its power. It only cares about its privileges. It only cares about getting more and more wealth, basically extracted from the people they control.